Greetings, Space Cadets. It's time for our 4th gaming loot crate. This month's theme is Dungeon, I believe, from the emails. Let's see what this one's like. As I say, they have been very, very poor, the past 3 that they've done there. But let's open it up and have a look. This time I've actually remembered to cut the tape before I hit record. So let's have a look. So you can see dragons on the box there. Ooh. So we've got a big loot crate sort of mystery box in the crate, but my eyes are drawn to this. We've actually already had one of these, haven't we? Yeah, because I recognise that figure because that's the figure that we actually got. So they're now repeating. I think it might have been in the regular loot crate, but still, that's a bit lazy, isn't it? Let's see which figure we get, I suppose, because I don't think these were really that good. These little figures here. But let's have a look. Yeah, we've definitely had these before, haven't we? Because I recognise all the patterns on the bag. And which figure is it? Does it say on the back of the box there? Who's this guy? Yeah, I have no idea what that says there. Let's zoom in a bit, and you guys can try and pronounce it for yourselves. I find the invisible line of focusing. So that's clearly that guy there. I suppose it's alright. Hopefully it won't snap like the old one did, because I'm sure that the sword, as soon as I tried to use it, it just broke in the character's hand. But I don't think this one has one. But yeah, a little bit disappointing that they've repeated them. They've probably got a crate of them and they can't get rid of them. But overall, I suppose that the actual figure themselves are quite nicely designed. But I would like to have seen something different. Well, there we go. So that's a repeated item, unfortunately. Let's pop that to one side, and we'll zoom back out there and see what's in this mystery box before we do anything else. It doesn't say anything. It feels reasonably heavy. Let's have a look. Oh, it's a glass. Put that to one side. So, Doom. Of course, the new game came out just recently as well. And so is that like it's supposed to be like part filled with blood? Maybe it's red tinted at the bottom. Sort of like a can, isn't it? The shape of the end there. But I suppose that's actually quite nice to make up a little bit for the past 3 crates that have been poor, except for that BioShock T-shirt, which I actually quite like there. On a side note, I can't remember I mentioned in one of the previous crates as well, there was a really poorly made plastic gun replica for the Division. It still is a plastic tat, but it actually has a USB drive inside of the ammo clip, which I plugged in, and it had 14 gigabytes available. It's a bit of a random number, but never mind. So there we go. Moving back to this crate there, if you can see that in between the lights there, so you've got one of the creatures from Doom. I forget all the names of all the creatures in it, but that's one of the big guys, isn't it? And the Doom logo. But, let's pop that to one side, get the rest out of the way, and there doesn't seem to be all that much left in the crate now. We have a T-shirt. Let's see what this is. I suppose it's a dungeon theme. Can you class Doom because it's like a science fiction? Is that really dungeons? Never mind. What we've got here, T-shirt with a star on it. Yeah, I have no idea what that's supposed to be. That's fairly crap, really. Just a little star picture. Is there any? Oh, hang on. Something on the back. Still completely oblivious as to what it is, though. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what that's from. We'll have to have a look at the destruction manual once we get to it at the bottom there, which shouldn't be very long because it doesn't seem like there's much in this crate. But yeah, I'm not really liking that T-shirt. It just seems like half-assed. But never mind. Let's pop that to one side. What else have we got in here? Just like there's a flag, possibly, or a tea towel. Yeah, definitely flag there. So, are we fully zoomed out? Yes, we are. I'll put a better picture of this as well. So it's a lion there. Oh, hang on. So there's something else on the back. And we've got something else in the back. I can't help it, I recognise these symbols, but I can't think off the top of my head what it's from. Again, we'll go back to the destruction manual. I think we have to get this destruction manual out fairly sharpish. So there was a badge for this month. I do quite like that. It's kind of like a copper design there almost. Can we focus on it? Yeah. Yeah, it's quite a nice little badge, especially dungeon themed. I think that one fits with it. An old dungeon door opening, maybe something in Skyrim perhaps. But yeah, that's a nice one. What else is in here? Let's see, 2 more items. Uncharted 4. So then we'll know what it's about. What will this be? It'll probably just be a blank notepad or a diary perhaps. This time of year, probably just a blank notepad. Yeah, and you've got a map inside there. I've never actually played the Uncharted games, so I don't know what this is in reference to. Let's have a little look there. Anything in the back? No, I think the pages are all stuck together at the back. No, it's nothing at the back. So it's just the plasticky cover and a map. I'll put a better picture of this on my website there. You can check out that and the rest of the pictures from this unboxing as well there. And the last one is a keyring. By the looks of it, I think. Or is it the dog tag sort of things? Yeah. It's Zelda themed. So you've got that little bit of leather slip there with the Triforce logo stamped on it, and a little sword there, if you can see it. Yeah. Yeah, so that's it must be some sort of dog tag. I think this comes out with you can see inside there. It's got a whole load of the thing that go around your neck, long chain on it. Let's put that to one side, and let's have a look at the destruction manual. Let's first of all have a little look at the inside of the box there. So I think that would flip around into a treasure chest, which would fit with the dungeon theme. So there we go. We've got our dungeon instruction manual, and hopefully it'll tell us what some of these things are from, because I kind of think of where this flag is from. I recognise the symbols, but I can't place in my mind what they're from. So there we go, so Uncharted 4, got my Zelda dog tags, the Doom can glass, because it is sort of shaped like a can, isn't it? That is nice there. You can probably see a little bit better there if I've got a little bit of a lighter backing on it there. But, I'll take some nice pictures of that as well there. Let's move on. Warcraft. That's what they're from there. I knew I recognised them from somewhere. It comes to us eventually. And Dark Souls 3 t-shirt. So again, I've never actually played the Dark Souls games either. Not overly impressed with that t-shirt at all there. We've all got the pin there. Of course, E3 this week, or it has been E3 this week. Quite like the idea of the new Xbox One designs that they're coming out with. But if it's going to be next year, I just hope that the Xbox Scorpio, or whatever they're calling it, is not outdated by the time it comes out next year, for whichever hardware it is they're putting in it. There we go, just some other bits and bobs, and small gubbins from, the Halo World Championship. I wish the internet connection here was good enough for me to be able to play online games properly again. I quite like the cover art there. Just noticing in there, it's one of the wraparound ones on the destruction manual. And that's supposed to be the doors that we get in our badge. So there we go. I think overall the value of this crate seems to be a little bit better. We've got a nice glass, and this feels quite nice. The little flag that we've got here. But a little bit disappointed in that repeat items. Maybe they've just got a crate of these and they just can't get rid of them. But, that in the t-shirt was a bit disappointing, but I do quite like this glass. Might put that somewhere on the shelf. You can always put a little figure inside of it, perhaps. But there we go. That was the, I believe it's June loot crate. As I said, these crates are getting later and later. And actually, this one's arrived. I actually only got the dispatch email for it a couple of hours ago. So whether or not that was dispatched and launched out of a cannon from America to land here in time, but never mind. Don't forget to rate, comment, favourite and subscribe. You can check out more Loot Crate unboxings. We've got the which is the best one at the moment, the Firefly Loot Crate, so don't forget to check out that playlist. And also as well, all the photos from this unboxing and all the other Loot Crates that we've done over the past 2 years are all on my website there. So hope you enjoyed that, and I'll see you all next time.